Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mohammad Ilyas, and today in this video we are going to see about HTML basic layout. So let's start the video. Okay, so in every HTML web app there are four basic or common components we are going to design. Okay, so first thing first, let's assume this is our screen in browser, and in this screen, in this HTML app, we are going to have first thing is header component. Okay, and then we'll going to have a navigation component in order to shift between the pages, and we are going to have our content component. Okay, or we can say also main component, and lastly we're going to have a footer component. Okay, so let's add the names here. So header first, and then navigation, and then we're going to have main, or also we can say it as content, and then lastly we'll have the footer component. Okay, so let's try to design something like this in our HTML page. Yes, I have opened my HTML folder in VS Code. So let's start creating a file. So I'll create it as 05 layout.html, and here let's start with the basic syntax for HTML. So I'll create a HTML tag inside that head tag, and then body tag. And inside head we are going to have title as HTML layout. Okay, let's save it. Let me open into the browser. So I'm opening with the live server extension which we have downloaded here. So you can go here and see live server in the extensions tab. So you will get the extension here. So you can download this, and from the file what you can do is right click and you will see this option open with live server. So let's click on this. So it will open in the browser. Yes, so the file is now open. So let's take side by side, let's take the view in both screens. So now as we have draw a layout in paint, if I open it, we can see we have header, navigation, main, and the footer. So first thing what we can do is we can directly give the content here, like h1 tag title, and then the unordered list with some list item, home, and about us, like this. Okay, but what we want to do is we want to do the best practice. Okay, for the best practice what we can do is we can divide our screen into the parts. Okay, so in order to divide the screen into parts, what we can do is what we can use is div tag. Okay, so there is a div tag which we can use, or we can say also division tag. So with this what you can do is for each and every component you can divide, and you can create that many divs. Okay, so let's create, based on our layout, we'll create 4 divs now. Okay, so we have 4 divs. Let's add some comments also here. For comment you can use control plus slash. Okay, so for that way you can do comment also. So let's say this as header, and then we'll have the navigation, then we'll have the main, and then we'll have the footer. Okay, so now we have all the divisions ready, and let's start adding content in this. Okay, so for the content what I have opened is I have opened APJ Abdul Kalam Wikipedia page. From this let's start adding content in this. So firstly I'll create one h1 tag inside the first header div, and I'll give the name as title here. Okay, so we have the title. Now let's also do the navigation. So for the navigation what I will use is an order list I will use, and inside that list items. So for now we'll have home, and one more we can have it as about us. Okay, and if you want you can have more items in it. and based on that you can create multiple files and you can navigate to that. Okay, so again let's add the content. For the content I will use only paragraph tags for now. So let's copy and paste. Yeah. So here we have the first paragraph. Let's add one more paragraph. It's closing here, and I'll create one more paragraph. And let's have this paragraph here. Okay. So now we have two paragraphs in our main or in content division, and let's add footer as like some paragraph, copyrights, something like that. Okay, or you can have some contact number, some number you can give. Okay, so here we have this, and now let's open our whole file, uh, and now we can see this content here. Okay, so now what you can see is we have this heading here and the navigation and the content we have provided, and then lastly we have the footer. Okay, so all the four components we have created the HTML structure and we have added the content. Okay, so now this looking like this. So once we introduce the CSS in it, we're going to modify it completely and we'll try to do some new things in that. Okay, so for now let's we have two list items. Let's create one more for about us and let's navigate to that page. Okay, so I'll go here and I'll create one more file called 05 about us.html, and let's create HTML tag inside that, and then head, inside head title we can give about us, and then body section. Okay, so in this now we need to navigate to this file and we need to navigate back to this file. So for that I don't want to use back button. Okay, once we navigate to that I don't want to use back button. So in that case what I will do is I'll create the same thing over here. So I'll create first thing header. For header I'll use h1 and about us. Then for navigation I'll use one more div inside unordered list and inside list items. Okay, so first item will be the home and second will be the about us. Okay, so both are having here, and content you can write anything. Okay, I'll just write one paragraph as lorem, so I think it will work now. Okay, yeah, so in order to see this we have to open it, but let's see by navigating to that. Okay, so how we can navigate, we have seen we using the anchor tag. So I'll replace this tag with the anchor tag. Okay, with this text, so I'll just do a, and here we can have h reference. And see, we are in like home, in the sense you are in the current page. Okay, current page we can call it as home. Okay, so for that we don't need to navigate because we are in the same page. Okay, that time what you can do is you can have it hash, okay, over there. So once you click it also it will be in this file only. Okay, it will not going to go anywhere. Okay, that way you can do href. Okay, and for the about us we have separate file, so we can give the href. Okay, dot slash, as we have saw how dot slash, like how that mapping will work, right? File mapping. So now I'll select this 05 about us.html and I'll save this file, and let's go to about us.html and let's do the same thing here. So with respect to this about us file, the home tag is like home is not this one, but about us is the file where we have the home, right? So what we can do is for about us, we'll have the h reference as hash, but for home, we need to navigate to the this file layout.html file, which is this file. Okay. So for that, we'll provide the location where exactly we have to go. So I have provided layout.html, we have to go. Okay. So I have saved this file. So now you can see we have the link over here. So once I click on this about us, it is taking us to here in the about us page, which is this one. Okay, so now if I navigate back, how I should do is I will click on home button and it's navigating here. Okay, So this is how we can do the navigation in this, and this is how the layout will be. So header will have, then navigation, and then content, and lastly we'll have the footer. Okay. Okay, so we saw how the HTML layout will work and what are the components HTML layout will have. And we also saw that how the navigation will work between multiple files. So this is about our layout and the navigation. So thank you very much guys for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and give a like if you feel this video is helpful to you. And yeah, thank you. I'll see you in the next video.